Alright, so let's talk about Scare PewDiePie right here, right now. Let the dislikes, let the likes begin. Let the civil war actually commence. Okay, so everybody's going to pick a side. Apparently some people like these videos, some viewers don't. Maybe it's because of the subject matter, who knows. But here's the basic thing for PewDiePie, and I'm still going to do my thing, right? Here it is. PewDiePie kind of goes to the haunted house. He kind of has to discover this mystery or whatever, maybe kind of figure out what kind of happened and survive once again, right? Now, granted, I thought this episode was entertaining, silly, and stupid for the most part, but still slightly entertaining. There's some good, there's some bad. Let's talk about this, right? Some good things is the haunted house in general. Now, granted, the haunted house did look like it was kind of cheap, and it looked like they have a big budget, but apparently like they really didn't put it into this house. It looked very cheap and very underwhelming. Now, granted, the atmosphere, kind of like with the music they play, and PewDiePie kind of like finding out the mysteries and stuff, I thought that was actually pretty good. Kind of off a little bit, but pretty good. I thought the little person in the corner portraying a little girl kind of ran to PewDiePie. That was actually scary. I thought that actually worked. The dolls actually looked kind of creepy. Even though they were basic dolls, they look like 99-cent store dolls, so therefore they kind of lose points right there. Feel like they didn't put any effort. Now, granted, this episode, for negatives really, is that this episode was very short, right? This was 15 minutes long, and therefore it really wasn't really worth it to the point where you feel like they didn't have anything to put in this episode. Like I said, it was entertaining, but I still feel like it was half-assed and they didn't put much in here. Now, granted, seeing these things kind of do work out very well. Now, the producer says that, you know, it's only going to get harder. It's only going to get more scary or whatever he says. And I'm just like, is it? Because it's starting to get a little bit more sillier to the point where I can't really buy this premise. It's almost like it's kind of a parody of like PewDiePie and like a weird world of like scary stuff or whatever it may be. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Now, he does make a sound, right? Where it's got, this is a nitpick, where he kind of makes it sound, it kind of sounds like he's, you know, ejaculating or whatever it may be. And that just sounded very awkward listening to this on a loud volume. But that's just me personally, I guess. But I just found that very off. And just in general, the guy that kind of attacks PewDiePie, like the husband and wife towards the end, he attacks and grabs PewDiePie. But that's the same extra from the first episode in the hospital. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, could they not try to find somebody else? And I'm glad they didn't put Nikki in this episode, because then that just was like, what? But for the most part, I actually thought this was okay. But this was half-assed. 15 minutes. This was 15 minutes long. The quality of the shit is dipping, right? The first episode was like 30. Second episode was like 20, 25. This is 15. This shit is getting shorter and shorter, and it's not really going to get worth your money. Now, granted, I don't want this to be an hour, but then again, I also don't want this to be really a just quick waste of time. But yes, that's my review. Comment, subscribe, and like. Hopefully you actually subscribe. Help me out if you actually press the like button, and you can see my other stuff on my channel. There it is. Comment, subscribe, and like. Once again, signing out.